So, dear black woman, black men don't hate you. We hate things you do. We hate your champions, the people you idolize. We hate how you will carry yourself in the larger public without a care for where you are. I hate how you put out the worst of our culture and then staunchly defend it. But these aren't things that we intrinsically hate about you because you're black, or you're a black woman. We hate these things in the larger sense. We just hate how our image is tarnished. And this is not to say men don't have a part in that. There's a large, just as large a subset of characters that men, you know, will put out there in the same sort of way. I hate the things they champion. I hate their styles. I hate how they will glorify a lifestyle that puts them in danger and then defend it. And then say if you're not like this, then you're not really black. I hate how we have defined our culture, but despite all that, I don't hate black people. And I think this is a very it's a unfortunately has to be a nuanced conversation because it's so easy to just get up there and say this side hates this side and then that side says I hate that side. The problem will always be for a large number of time that the people that are doing well, that get it, that have gone off together, black men, black women married together, happy off somewhere else, they're not here. They're not telling their story of how, well, today was kind of rough, but we got through it together. I've got friends in healthy black marriages that aren't on here outside of commenting on my page because that's my best friend. He likes to support. He gets well thought out responses, as do a lot of you. But he's not out here griping about his wife. But we are. We're griping about people that we just met or that he didn't say this in a grocery store. And then that is it. That is now the message. That's a long way to intro to get into this one. Let's go.
Why do y'all hate black women so much? That's what it really boils down to. If y'all really want to be honest, y'all really hate black women because as soon as a black woman say something, do something, wear something, go somewhere without saying hello to somebody.
The fact is, what we hate is that you have no accountability. Like, and this is, I want to be specific on this person, how, what she's saying here. Because again, I know plenty of you that are accountable, plenty of you that are fantastic, beautiful black women. But this type of behavior that's championed on the internet and not checked at all, this is part of the problem. Again, because this is the only narrative out there. We don't have TV shows anymore that account to that. And if we do, no one's watching. But here, we don't like that you can't be critiqued. I'm up here putting my face on the internet. People in the comments can say what they want. They can make their own reasoning and assumptions by what I've said here. I then cannot be like upset at them for making those things. I put this out here. I have to be open to critique. The minute I'm shut down, like what is the point of this exchange then? If you go out in public and you do something that's detrimental to you, your image, or I know you and you're doing something as a black man, if I say something to you, that's because I love and care about you. But if I say something to you and then I'm met with this, who do you think you are? You hate black women? Yo, best believe that's the last thing I've ever said to you.
It's a fucking problem. But let any other race of women do it. It's okay. Nobody bats a fucking eye.
The other race of women not really minded to critique. They're not minded critique. And in that type of sense, they're not minded critique. And more importantly, they don't suffer from image like we do. So when we do stuff, it's on display. Last time I was in New York, I'm on the A train heading to Harlem. You see what you normally see. This guy on the train is blasting his music, not in his headphones. No, it's just out for everyone to hear. And everyone looks and says, yeah, okay, man, it's annoying, but it's normal. Right? It's just like, ugh. You look and see, and that thing that you see online all the time, right? Usual suspects. That bothers me, but it's a stereotype that it's a comment born from a stereotype that's out in the real world. Most of the time when I see this behavior, it's us. I hate it. I don't hate the person. I hate that this is how we are now inextricably linked with these things.
It's praised actually. Thousands of likes, millions of likes. I just want to know why. Why can't black women do shit? We can't do nothing without being called a hoe, being called broke, being called attention seeking. When we really just living our fucking life.
If you living your life is encompassing of all these things, just being attention seeking, being a hoe, right? Being broke, then understand that there we are marching towards a point in time when there's just a schism, right? A civil war, if you will, where it's just like, fine, go off and do everything you want, all of it. There's no outside of I was born to a black woman, you were born outside of that, we have no ties. Nothing. Do whatever you want to do. But understand that there will be no longer an expectation that we're for each other. You're out here unmoored, like you're saying you want to be. If this is all about a man saying hello to a woman in the grocery store and her not saying anything, and he goes onto the internet, a judge, and says, "Yo, in the South, this is how it kind of happens. Hey, I say hi, and you don't say hi back." No, she's not entitled to say hi to him at all. The response he got from that is striking, ranging from people saying, "Hey, if you wanted me to say hi, you should have bought my groceries." It's always like this extraction of what I can get from a person. Well, why do you think you get the worst of your men? I, I'm curious. I mean, let me know and let me know in the comments. Can you expect more from your men when you think so little of them? When you give so little to them? I don't think it works. And I think we're just seeing we're here where we can document where it went wrong. We can see wrong. We can chart it on the graph and see, yeah, this is when it happened. Let me know what you think.